Hey guys, Stacy here today with something a little different. I have a frequently asked questions about Star Stable video for you. Some of the questions will be about me personally when I play, and some will be about Star Stable in general. So we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll do a video shot of my face, and then we'll add some graphics and videos of stuff I'm talking about so I can get some of the most frequently asked questions answered. If you guys have any other questions that you'd like answered, feel free to leave a comment below with your comment, and maybe I'll do another video of questions. Who knows? I don't know what you guys want to know. I'm just going to start with the ones that I answer most frequently. So here we go. Okay, so the question I probably get asked most often is which server I'm on. I am currently on WinStar server. The server, however, is full. So that means anybody that wants to move to that server is unable to, unfortunately. And it has kept me from moving to other servers to visit people because I wouldn't be able to get back to my server and to my club. But I have been thinking about moving to a more open server so that way anybody that wants to move over and join me can do that. So, how do you know what server you're on? Well, it's easy now that the Move Server section is back open. You go to starstable.com and sign into your account, and you look for the Move Server tab. And in that tab, it will tell you the server that you're currently on and then any that you can move to, which I think have to be within your region. If you're in the US, you can't move to a European server, for instance. Another way to find out what server you're on, if you don't want to go through all that, is to ask in general chat. That's what we had to do when the Move Server function was down. So you just ask in general chat, and usually people are pretty friendly, and they'll let you know. Another big question I get a lot is, what do you use to record? I use Open Broadcast software, Open Broadcaster software. OBS, that's what I call it. That's how it's listed in my computer, whatever. It's obsproject.com, which I should have the website probably be on this way on the screen for you guys. That's what I use to record. OBS records in Flash video format in FLV, so that is a better way to record. So if anything happens while you're recording, you still have some of the footage. If you were to record in MOV format, if anything were to happen, you would lose the entirety of the footage. So it's actually a better way to record, but it means you need a specific player for it, which I use VLC. It's free. You don't need this as part of your thing, but if you want to edit it, I use iMovie to edit. So in order to bring my recorded footage into iMovie, I have to convert it to MOV, which I know sounds pretty complicated right now, and I've said before I'd like to get a tutorial video up for you guys. That's a bit harder than the ones I normally do, so it's taking me some time. But I promise I'm going to do that for you guys. It's actually pretty simple once you get used to it. It's just now I'm, for instance, playing around with quality, so I'm trying to do higher quality videos, which means converting them to MOV format and then importing them into iMovie is taking a lot longer. I have to leave them overnight to import into iMovie, so sometimes if I don't do that, it takes me a little longer to get a video out. Oh, and I should also mention, all of these programs that I've talked about are free. OBS is free. It's what most gamers, I say most, but I guess I don't know for sure. It's pretty popular amongst the gaming community for gaming videos and streaming as well. A lot of people who stream to Twitch use OBS because there is a stream button automatically built in, which makes it easier. VLC is free. It's a player I download on every computer that I have because it plays every video format in existence, and I'm pretty sure audio as well. So QuickTime can't play everything, but VLC can. And iMovie, I guess iMovie's not free. It came with my computer. I'm actually using a very old version of iMovie. It's iMovie 09, which is very limited in its capabilities. I do have Final Cut Pro. I know how to use Final Cut Pro, but my updated OS no longer supports it. So it's just sitting on a shelf. It's a very, very expensive paperweight at this point. For editing, I've also used Avid Media Composer while I was still in school. That's another one, but that's another expensive one. As far as free editors go, I'm not really sure. I've been looking into some more um, budget-friendly editors recently, so maybe I'll include all that information when I do my OBS video. Let's see. Another question I get a lot is, how do you have so many star coins? Which is a very good question, I guess. I got 3,000 star coins with my lifetime membership, which I always recommend if you're going to get a lifetime membership to wait till it is like a double star coins weekend, or they're doing specials where you can get more than the average star coins, because it's really cool to have a head start and begin your journey in Jorvik with extra star coins. You also get 100 star coins each Saturday for being a star rider, which is awesome. It's a cool weekly allowance. And every once in a while, Star Stable will release redeem codes for star coins. They do it for clothes and stuff too, but star coins, it's every once in a while, and I think that's really cool of them. That's not something they have to do at all, so it's cool when they actually put them out. And also, I budget. I save my star coins. I don't use them all at once, which ties into another question I get a lot, which is, why don't you have more horses? Why aren't you spending your star coins? And that's because I'm saving them. I think it would be very boring for you guys if I bought a whole bunch of horses at once and didn't space them out. It gives you something, I guess, to look forward to. It gives me something to look forward to. So I kind of set goals, and I aim for those goals before I buy another horse. It lets me have a few moments of excitement as opposed to just one large moment of excitement where I get a whole bunch of horses at once. And then it gives me time to spend with each horse, and I could show off that horse to you guys and stuff. And I just like saving and spreading it out a little bit. I think it makes it more interesting. A fun question I get is, where did you get the seal pet? Or where did you get the teddy bears that sit in the saddlebags? And those came from special events. The seals were around Christmas time. You had to find this iceberg that was outside of Jarlaheim, I think it was. And it was a huge issue for me trying to get onto the iceberg. I failed quite a few times. There's actually a video of it. I'll link, if I'm not showing you the video, down below of when I had to do it. I might have even edited because I failed a bunch of times trying to get on that iceberg. But once you did, there was one lonely salesman, and he was selling seal pets. So I bought a few at the time. They were cost star coins, I think, but I bought a few of them. I thought it was worth it because they were limited time. And they were adorable! And the teddy bears were Valentine's Day. You were able to buy them at the Valentine's Day stall. And the pink one was a quest reward. So that was a limited time event too. I assume they'll do it next year as well. You just have to wait for the correct holiday to roll around. Also, I get asked about a few different hats that I have, and the saddle, the black saddle with the stars on it. All of that stuff came from Santa's present bag. He was set up in Jarlaheim, and he had a giant present bag, and you turned in, as you did Christmas quests, you received Christmas tokens, and then you turned those Christmas tokens into Santa, and he gave you presents. So that's where I got a lot of the clothes I have, and the fun saddle. And some stuff I don't use that often because I didn't like it. What horses do you have? I now have 4. 4 horses. I bought one recently. I bought the American Quarter Horse. His name is Wolf Pepper. What? Wolf Pepper. And my starter horse is Moon Diamond. He's the gray horse. And then I bought Danger Nova. He's my Tinker. And Rockbeam is the pony. Which one do you guys like most? I think Danger Nova will always be, like, close to my heart, my favorite one, because he was the first one I bought since in the game after my starter horse. But I love Rockbeam, and I think I'm going to really like Wolf Pepper. He's a quick little devil. Which one do you guys like the most? I'd like to know who the favorite is. I think it's Moon Diamond. I think you guys like Moon Diamond. He gets the most artwork, that's for sure. Can you be my friend? Can I join the club? Will you message me? I get these a lot. Or do you want to meet up? My friends list is currently full. I'm working on figuring out how to, rotate people. I don't know what I'm going to do because there's a limit on the friends list and I've hit it. I have not maxed out the club, so if you want to join the club, you're more than welcome to do that. That would help alleviate people from my friends list too if you're in the club instead of just being on the friends list. You're very welcome to message me. I know a lot of people complain because my mailbox is always full, so I've been working on recording larger chunks I always read the mail and record it, and I'm starting to do that in larger chunks so I can get rid of more at once. I don't always respond, but that's because it would take a very long time to respond to everyone, so I just read them on camera and try and reply to you that way. And so now my mailbox should be empty a little more often. I still expect it to fill up, but I'm hoping to keep up with that a little bit better. As far as meetups, I jump on every once in a while just to hang out, not record. I usually post about that on Facebook. And then I like to plan larger meetups, usually on the weekend. And I will post a video about that and plan it, and then I usually record it and share that with you guys. I don't normally set up individual times to meet up with people because I don't know what my schedule is going to be. And it's very hard to coordinate with hundreds of people. So please forgive me if I can't set up a specific meet time with you, but I set up times when I'm going to be on and everyone can kind of come together and hang out and meet up. It's fun. We hang out at the disco. I'm thinking of meeting up at the mall and then heading over to the disco or something fun. A couple weeks ago we did a parade and it's pretty cool. Not a big deal. Another question that's come into debate a little bit is, why is my water so blue? What? That's a weird question, I know, but I think it has to do with graphics cards. So I think because I'm on a Mac, the graphics are rendered a little bit differently for me, so it's a bit bluer. Someone suggested it could be because of servers, but I think it has to do more with graphics cards. Okay, another big question that I get is, how do you take screen caps? It depends on your computer. I'm on a Mac, so I have special shortcuts that allow me to take a picture of the whole screen, of the window, the current window, or of something that I specify. So I'm able to hit Apple Shift 4, and that takes me into screenshot mode, which means I can move my mouse around and take a screen cap whatever I specify with the mouse, and then that saves to my desktop. If I hit spacebar while I'm in that mode, I can take a picture of the active window. And then the Command and Apple is the same key. I use those terms interchangeably. Shift 3 takes a picture of the entire desktop, and that will also save to your desktop. If you are on a PC, it's a little bit differently. There is a specified key on your keyboard called print screen. Sometimes it's shortened. It could say PTSN or something similar, PRTSCN or something. And you hit that key. I'm not sure if you have to hit Windows in that key. It might depend on your operating system or keyboard. But normally you hit print screen, and that will copy a picture of your desktop. Then you go into a program like Word or Paint and paste, and that will paste in the picture. Paste in the picture of your desktop. As for my headset and microphone, there's little penguins on the sides, so they cover up. Can you see that? They cover up the logo. I have a Triton headset, which I purchased when I used to work at an FYE store, and they had a sale, and I got my discount, and I purchased the headset. It works pretty well. I like it. You can kind of hear the sounds. My only grief is it's kind of big. They sit very low on my ears. I would like them to sit up here. Look at my hair. They sit really low, so they start to hurt after a while. I'm working on saving up to get an actual microphone that will sit in front of me, or to get the armband that would stretch over and hang. I'm looking at a few different ones. There's Audio-Technica headphones, microphones, and the Blue Yeti Pro. That's another one I would like. As far as headsets go themselves, if I were to get another headset, I would look at SteelSeries and check out one of those. Also, Turtle Beach is another major one, so I would check out those. Those are the two big ones, but yeah, I would go through SteelSeries. We've actually been in contact with them through the other website that I work for, videogamenewssource.com. They're very friendly, they're very helpful, they're very encouraging, and they produce some awesome headsets, so I would check them out next. Okay, that's it for me today. I hope you guys found this video helpful, informative, exciting, fun, drab, boring. I don't know. How did you think? What did you think? Do you have more questions that you'd like me to answer? I would love to know. I'd love to help you guys out. I get these questions a lot, so I was hoping to answer them all at once and kind of give you a fun way to learn something new. I don't know. Ooh, maybe we should do like a horse informative video and I could talk about everything that I learned about horses from you guys, because it's been a lot. So yeah, I hope you learned something from me too. Anyway, I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!